Okay, we good to go?
It's videoing right now.
Okay, here we are, tēnā koutou. My name is Darby Tūhaka. I'm a kaitā moko or tattooist from New Zealand, traditional Māori tattooist. This pattern here, this is called the Pito Te Ao, or it's the beginning, never ever ending beginning. It's the universe. What I have here, and you see it's actually positive and negative. In here, you have the shape of the fetus or the baby in there. Over here, you have the universe. This here is called a kaitiaki. We call this a marakiho. It's a bird. It's actually a manaya, sorry. It's a manaya, it's a bird, and it's actually made to look after you. It's a guardian for you, okay? It watches over the fetus. The fetus is wrapped in it. So you have it curling around through here. This pattern here, this is called uno nahi, or it represents fish scales, because as your personal canoe goes forward, it creates waves and ripples that come out as fish scales on fish. This is this here. So it's tied back to the ocean again, because the ocean is the ultimate parent. We came from water in the womb. We will return to water in time when the earth refloods again. Okay, what I have in here is I have a child, and the child is a female there. This here, this represents the heavens and the earth and the space between them. That represents space between heaven and earth, because people need space. We need what we call wa or va, the space, our own personal space. Our own personal space that exists is actually as long as our fingertips will reach from fingertip to fingertip. When we turn a circle, that space in there is our own personal space. It's our space. It's called wa. Everyone needs that. They need their own personal space, especially if you live in a situation where everyone's living on top of each other. You lose your wa, you lose your personal space. This is in recognition of that personal space. How heaven and earth were split apart so that space could be created for us to come forth. Otherwise, the heaven and the earth would close together like this in total darkness. There was no space for us to survive or live. And when heaven and earth was parted, the space in between was created. And that's where we live as humans. We live between the gods, between the Sky Father and the Earth Mother. We live between it. And that is this here. Okay? So this is your piece here. You have another curl here of the wave which comes down. This here, this also represents new life, new start. So the whole thing itself is actually a protection symbol, but it's also a fertility symbol. It also represents creativity, because the ultimate creativity is child. That is the ultimate creativity. The ultimate creation is a child, another life. Some say that when we take a life, we actually sacrifice our own. When we take life, we actually are killing ourselves, our own personal being. So in this case, you don't take life, you give life. You create. In creating, you're creating a life, essence, your force. Hence, the fetus shape there, and the other shape around it protect the fetus. It's the universe being created, the never-ending beginning. It never ends, it never begins, it just is, constantly swirling like the universe, constantly turning, does not stop, does not stop. And that's you. That's what you must do. You must constantly create with never ending, because there is no ending to your creation as an artist. Just when you think you've finished, you start it again. And that's what separates us as artists. We have God's gift given to us to create. And this is what you are. So, give me your hand. Take your hat off. Come.
No.
Okay?
Okay, thank you.
That's all right. Now we are together, Jordan. No? You will come back to this country. That will bring you back here.
All right.
Thank you
Well done.
so much.
That's all right.